you've heard us now talk about direct mail. And there's a technique that a lot of the gurus use to get your attention. And that is to say, well, this is dead. Email is dead. Direct marketing is dead.
Yeah, direct mail is dead.
Yeah, direct mail is dead, or whatever. And honestly, that is just to get your attention and to get you thinking that they know what they're talking about. We're here to say, as marketers, we use all of these things, and we have success on varying levels with all of them.
Yeah, and so do our clients too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, agreed. And that's why I'm a big proponent of, we mainly focus in the online arena. We do have offline systems that people use. I think, you need to do everything in your power, offline, online, in your business, to garner more new patients. So, I'm a big proponent of, if it's working, do it.
Yeah.
And then figure out how to either do it better or do more of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's critical. That's why, we have a 12-month marketing calendar that people run offline, but we also have our online system. And those two things together are very powerful because they sort of feed off of each other.
Yeah.
But I think the underlying theme in all of that is, when it comes to marketing, is doing nothing is a very, very slippery slope. And I think that, a lot of times we have conversations with people who call us up and want to work with us or just want to inquire about our services. And, there's some pretty big gaping holes in terms of they're losing money, competition's stiff, they need to do something. And there's so much indecision there as to taking action. And that's what I say. As anyone watching this, you need to just take action with the marketing. Half of it is just getting out there and doing something.
Yeah.
And part of marketing and part of business is, majority of it's gonna not really go great, right? There's gonna be failures, there's gonna be bumps in the road, but you sort of have to turn your head and go, you know what? I hired XYZ marketing firm and it just didn't work for me, but that's okay. That was part of the risk going in, and I'm gonna move on over here. But what you can't do is you can't drag that baggage from that other relationship with that other agency or company into the future endeavors, because that's going to pollute your mind and you're not going to be able to make good decisions. And that indecision becomes very, very dangerous because you end up doing nothing. The folks who have really bad experiences with a bad dentist, right? They're now scared out of their minds, right? Because of the really bad experience, that negative anchor that they have with that. You wouldn't want them going into that relationship with you, viewing you just like they view the bad dentist, right? You would want them to say, hey, listen, I understand what happened, and that's totally fine, but we're over here taking care of you. Just forget about that, and because that's the right thing to do. Because I think, unfortunately, there are a lot of marketers who are sort of, predatory in the dental industry, who take advantage of dentists, and sort of the fact that, they don't understand every nook and cranny of marketing, and sometimes that, they can get snake oiled a little bit. And but then there's also good companies who do good things that maybe didn't work, but that doesn't mean you stop doing all marketing.
Yeah.
Right? I think when it comes to that, you need to understand business is business. Some things go good, some things go bad. But that's what makes the great business people, right? Is the people who do something, doesn't work, pick themselves up back by the bootstraps, and they go back out and they do something else, right? And I think that's critical. And the reason I say all these things is because we have a lot of market research, because we have so many conversations with so many dentists. Is a large percentage of people come to us who will just flat out say, listen, I've had a bad experience with marketers. I don't like marketing companies, or I hired blah 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 and it was not real good, so I need to think about this for 6 months, or I need to think about this for 3 months. And I'm not saying you don't think about it, but you are dragging that baggage into a relationship that are apples and oranges. That the new company you're talking to has nothing to do with the old company. Now, you learn some things, but you can't be so indecisive that you end up doing nothing. You need to still take action. Mm-hmm. And I think, making those good decisions based on that is critical.